Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Mitsubishi here. Today in this video we'll install these side moldings on this 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander GTP, fully loaded. This is gas version, sterling silver, black roof, upgraded interior, and this is the final touch that we're going to put on the vehicle. When it comes to side moldings, there are a few ways you can go. So first of all, you can leave it the way it is, but I think these side moldings just enhance the looks of the vehicle, and specifically one of my favorite combos is silver with black. I also really like to put these black side moldings on white, gray. It just basically goes well with any color that you have. Now these, when it comes to black side moldings, there are two choices. These are black diamond. They have a little bit sparkle to it. We can see it a little bit up closer how it sparkles when it hits the light. And there's also Labrador black, so they're more like flat black. So you could go either way, but for this sake of example, we'll go with these black diamond side moldings. Now we'll proceed with install. Very easy to do and gives you lots of satisfaction that you did it yourself, you installed your side moldings, and we'll also check out the end result. So let's get going and let's see how it's done. And let's see how they look. So they come in two separate pieces like this. One is the main part, the other is this chrome look-alike part. And when it comes to passenger door, then we also have these Outlander letterings, which we're gonna attack in a bit here. Now, what you need is just time and patience, right? So it's an easy process to do. When I did it very first time, it took me a while because I did not want to screw it up, so to speak. So I've done it a few times now and I can do it a lot faster. So if you're doing this for the very first time on your car, just take your time. Line it up where you want to be with this door design. Luckily, Outlander has this nice, solid horizontal design, and these side moldings just enhance it and then just looks really cool. So, and then with the masking tape, we just tape it where exactly we want to be. So I'm happy how it's lined up. I just used 4 pieces in this case of masking tape. Okay, that's it. So I found my perfect location spot. Just typically I take a few steps back, check it out, make sure everything is nice and on an angle, and off we go. By the way, I get many before and after pictures from customers who bought these, and they always do an amazing job. So that tells me it's fairly easy for everyone to do it. Just don't rush, take your time. Okay, once this tape is off, drum roll, we flip it over, take your time again, and there we go. We'll press it a little bit harder, there we go. And these, by the way, are car wash friendly, so you won't have any issues with that. Once, if it's installed properly, you've cleaned the surface. I usually use a glass cleaner, clean it, make sure the metal is not too hot or too cold. You won't have any issues with that. We've been installing these for years, no issues. Okay, now that we have this part done, we take this chrome piece. Now for this one, we don't need the masking tape. We just find where it needs to sit on this main part of the side molding, remove it. Now once, of course, this is removed, this becomes very serious, and we need to take time to put it exactly where it has to be and line up with this end. Oh, there we go. See, I had to redo it because it's very sticky. Okay, slowly, steady. We kind of like rested a little bit on there. There we go. Okay, now that it's done, we press it a little bit harder. You can use a fiber cloth. I just forgot it in my office, so I'll clean it, my fingerprints afterwards. Okay, so this is how the driver's door look. And now we'll proceed, same thing for the passenger door. And passenger door is a little bit trickier because you have these Outlander letterings here. And for those letterings, we can see how they each individually are molded like this, and you need to unwrap them or peel them off each individually. And the letter D is especially tricky because you have this it's a 2-part letter right here. So, but same thing here. Just take your time, don't rush. and you'll do great. Okay, so we line up where we need to be. Use our best friend masking tape. There we go. And right here, take a few steps back, make sure everything's lined up. We're happy with how things are looking. Now we flip it over. I always start with these letters. Peel them off first, because if you peel the bigger part first and then you peel letters, then everything around it is just sticky. And that's when it becomes a bit tricky to do it. If you do the letters first, then it's fairly easy. And when it comes to install process itself, like I said, just make sure the surface is clean and you're not doing it on direct sunlight if it's summer and your door is just so hot. And the same thing in winter where your metal is like so cold, just do the right temperature. Okay, now let's remove the big part and make sure that all the letters, remove it slowly so you don't pull like any letters out and they'll drop on the floor. Okay, there we go. Flip it over. Again, do it very gently. Make sure nothing's become loose. Okay. Very good. And now we can remove this protective tape. And we also need to install this small chrome part. It goes on here. And we just take your time. Put it on here. There we go. Usually I would use some type of, fiber cloth, but like I said, I just forgot it in my office. I'll clean it afterwards. So there's a little bit fingerprints on it. But let's step back a little bit right now and enjoy the end result. Wow, this looks very cool. What a great difference if we look at before and after, when we had nothing there and we have these side moldings. I really like how the black goes well together with this part right here, the A-pill, the blacked out roof, and then this chrome line goes together with around the windows chrome and these roof rails, and same thing for machined two-tone aluminum wheels. It just design-wise goes well, really good. So we're gonna proceed to install the other side, but this one is done. I think it looks like $1 million, and I really like these side moldings. If you want them for your Outlander or PHEV, these will fit this body style PHEV as well. Go to mrmitsubishi.ca. I do free shipping to Canada, US, Australia, New Zealand. Place your order and I'll get you one. So thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time.